What's going on, everyone? This is Sage from SageNtheRage, back with another Overwatch video for you today, and I wanted to try something new. Now, heroes are very important to Overwatch. We're always speculating who the next new hero is, but sometimes you have to think about where the heroes are going to be. The new maps of Overwatch. And we've had a lot of great ones since the game's launched. You know, we've had Junkertown and Oasis and all those good ones. But I wanted to talk about some future maps that I would like to see come to the game of Overwatch. So, here is my top 5 picks for maps that I want in Overwatch. And we'll start off with number 1 is Rio in Brazil. We've gotten a lot of stuff about Lucio, but Lucio really doesn't have a map to call home. Some people say Numbani, but that's more Orisa and Doomfist, not really Lucio's. And how I envision Rio would be a King of the Hill type map, much like Ilios and Lijiang Tower and all that. And you'll basically take part in different King of the Hill point style maps inside of the city of Rio, and you'll see the remnants from the rebellion against the Vishkar Corporation. You know, kind of see different lore pieces about Lucio. Get to see, you know, maybe even a concert hall where he played at one point. And I just think this would be a very strong lore-centered map to bring in and really give you another look at a character. On the flip side of that, my number 2 is actually Utopia in India. Again, Symmetra's another hero that really doesn't call any map home. And I think that Utopia would be the perfect place to do it. We get to see the Vishkar Corporation and see the architecture, really get a deep look into it. I would imagine this one would be a 2CP map. You know, you'd start outside of the Vishkar Corporation building, their company building, and push your way inside for the second point. I think that this could be a really interesting map. We've already seen what Symmetra can do with, you know, her light technology and all that. Now imagine that being spread into a map itself. I feel like this could be a wonderful thing, a great addition, and I'd like to see more out of both Lucio and Symmetra. Moving on from both of those, we have my number 3 pick, which would be Venice. This has come up in one of the comics, the Doomfist Returns comic, and it's either Talon HQ or a base of Talon, and I would like to see, you know, kind of the remnants of Overwatch, our heroes, finally take a strike at Talon. We keep seeing Talon be the aggressors, be it, you know, in the first cinematic with the museum, or with Winston's cinematic where Reaper shows up, or even the Sombra Infiltration cinematic where Reaper, Sombra, and Widowmaker attack Volskaya Industries. Well, for once, I would like to see our heroes, Winston, Tracer, Genji, all of them attack Talon itself. So I think that a Venice map would be a great place to introduce this. And how I think this would be, I'd imagine this as either a straight escort or a hybrid map. You know, you are pushing a payload into Talon HQ. You are going to try and cripple Talon. You probably won't take out Talon because that gets rid of the big bad, but, you know, you are working against them. Now, number 4 that I have is Seoul, Korea. Another character who really doesn't have a map to call home is D.Va. And D.Va is one of our favorite heroes. You know, you see her all the time in game. She's one of the best heroes. And, you know, we really haven't seen the mechs being built up. You know, the mech development where she got her mech from, the defense against the Omnics and all that. I would like to see that. So what I would propose is another 2CP map with this one. Either that or a King of the Hill. See the different sites, you know, go to different locations, defend it, attack it, you know, all that. Maybe even a payload, but that one might be a little bit different. But D.Va needs a map of her own. I think we can all agree this, and what better place than her home in Korea. And finally, rounding out the list with number 5 is Overwatch HQ itself, the ruins of Overwatch. What better place to put a map than where it all began? You know, the fight between Jack and Reyes. I would love to see them bring this into a map. I'd say either a payload or a 2CP, personally. I don't see King of the Hill really working here, but think of the history you'd get, all the lore they could cram into this. You could have ruined pictures on the ground, crumpled statues, just everything. You know, this would be a great map for the game, and I think it would make Overwatch better to include it. So that's my top 5 picks for maps I would want to see in Overwatch. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and be sure to like and subscribe. Catch you later. Peace.